He was handcuffed, mocked, and humiliated by a cop who thought he was just another black man in a suit. But when the officer found out who he really was, a Supreme Court justice, the tables turned in a way the entire courtroom would never forget. And the same badge used to oppress was stripped in public. On a quiet morning, Judge Clarence Morris, a retired but respected federal Supreme Court justice, drove through an upscale neighborhood in his classic black sedan. Dressed in a sharp navy suit, he was heading to a youth mentorship program he'd helped build from scratch. But for Officer Daniels, none of that mattered. All he saw was a suspicious black man in a wealthy zip code. With flashing lights and unearned suspicion, Daniels pulled him over. "Step out of the vehicle now," he barked. Morris complied, calm and composed. "Is there a problem, officer?" he asked. Daniels sneered. "Yeah, you driving while black in a place like this." Humiliation followed. Hands patted down, ID tossed, insults thrown. Bystanders began filming. Still, Morris remained composed. When asked if the officer's body cam was on, Daniels laughed. "Not today." But the law never forgets. Back at the station, a junior officer reviewing the ID turned pale. "Sir, this ID is real. He's a Supreme Court judge." Panic set in. The chief stormed in minutes later. Days later, the courtroom that once echoed with injustice now stood in complete silence. Judge Morris entered, this time in his robe. "Mr. Daniels," he began, "do you recognize me now?" Daniels stammered. "That's the problem. You respect a title, not a person. You saw my skin and made your judgment." The room froze as Morris delivered a verdict of his own. Daniels was stripped of his badge and sentenced to 2 years of community service and a shelter. Not prison, but to learn. Weeks later, Judge Morris passed him cleaning graffiti. Daniels looked up, eyes heavy with regret. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. "Let that apology be your beginning," Morris replied. "Not your end. Because real justice isn't loud. It's lasting." If this story moved you, hit like, share it, and leave a comment to stand against bias. And if you believe respect must be earned beyond appearance, subscribe for more powerful stories. Drop this comment: justice means respect.